During the 16th and 17th centuries, the Catholic Church didn't only target Galileo. They went after many scholars whose theories and ideas conflicted with their interpretations of the Bible, not just in science, but in faith as well. William Tyndale was a well-educated scholar who was frustrated at the distance between English education and the Bible, the source of truth. Studying at Oxford and then at Cambridge, he had a passion to learn and a terrible dislike for systems of power that held people back. In his own words,
"In the universities they have ordained that no man shall look on the scripture until he be nozzled in heathen learning 8 or 9 years, and armed with false principles with which he is clean shut out of the understanding of the scripture."
whoa, Tyndale's life would be devoted to overcoming just this obstacle. Tyndale was born in the 1490s in Gloucester, England. 90 years earlier, the church had banned the only English Bible in the world, the hand-copied work of John Wycliffe. It was a flawed translation, but at the time, it was all English speakers had, and to have it was a crime, okay? Tyndale's passion eventually settled on a mission as dangerous as any in his century. Work from the Greek and Hebrew texts to create a Bible in vernacular English so readable and accurate that an Englishman could learn from it and find God's voice in it. But to do such an illegal work, Tyndale had to leave England. No bishop in the realm would protect him, much less encourage the project. Then he went to Antwerp, one step ahead of English agents, where the first 5 Old Testament books were translated and printed. In Belgium, he met a community of English merchants, and though agents were searching the continent to find him, Tyndale felt secure enough to relax his guard. Sadly, his lack of caution would prove fatal. One of Tyndale's close friends turned out to be an agent for the church. In May 1535, Tyndale was captured and suffered 18 months before standing trial for his crimes against the Catholic Church. Tyndale faced a death sentence. Even still, with his body shaking from cold, he worked to complete the English Bible, helped by a sympathetic prison guard. On October of 1536, just past dawn, William Tyndale was led from prison to his death. Secured to the stake, surrounded by brush and logs, Tyndale was heard to pray, "Lord, open the King of England's eyes." Then the executioner snapped hard on the rope, strangling Tyndale before the blaze consumed his body. That final prayer of his was for tyrant King Henry VIII, whose pursuit of a male heir had already cost Anne Boleyn her life and Catherine her marriage. So full of his own power and pomp, would this king's eyes fall favorably on Tyndale's English Bible? Indeed they did. 2 years after Tyndale's death, King Henry authorized the distribution of the Matthew Bible. Much of it was Tyndale's work. And then, in 1539, all printers and sellers of books were ordered by the king to provide for the free and liberal use of the Bible in our own maternal English tongue. Tyndale's dream and his final prayer had come true. The story of William Tyndale is but one example of an inspiring person of faith who dared to think different because of their faith and forever altered the course of history.